How y'all good people doing? Welcome back to another video. First of all, I want to say thank you a lot for just tapping in, supporting this channel. Like I said, it's changed my life, guys, and I just want to say thank you before I dive into the topic today. Also, I want to make sure y'all consider doing a couple of things for me. First thing is hitting that like button. Hitting that like button is very, very important because the more people that like the video, the more YouTube's algorithm will push this video out to more people. And the goal is to do what? Help more people get to financial freedom. So please, as you come into the live, as you come into the video, do me a big favor, hit that thumbs up for me. Continue smashing it. I really would appreciate it. It is very, very, very much appreciated. So please hit the thumbs up, hit the like button so that we can help more people get to financial freedom. The second thing I want you to consider is getting up to 12 free stocks from Webull. Webull is going to give you up to 12 free stocks when you open a new Webull brokerage account. Put any amount of money in that brokerage account. Webull is going to give you up to 12 free stocks for just trying out the brokerage app. Now there's a link down in the description box of this video. Click on that Webull link. Open up your new Webull account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. I'm going to also send you a Webull tutorial video to walk you through how to make your first trade in order to start building your wealth immediately. All you got to do is send me a DM on Instagram at RichardFain28. Let me know you opened the Webull account and you've funded the Webull account. And then I'm going to send you that tutorial video so we can collapse some time frames for you and you can get off to a fast start when it comes to investing to build your wealth. Why now is the easiest time in history for you to get rich? If we think about the history of the United States, when it comes to things that were discovered and introduced to our economy that really moved the needle for a lot of people, you got to think about these 4 industrial revolutions that have taken place here in the United States. The first one was back in the 1700s, obviously, and that was the discovery of coal, which changed the financial landscape in this country. The second one was being able to process gas, and that again changed the financial landscape in this country. And then we came upon the third revolution, or industrial revolution, where electronics and nuclear was introduced to our economy and again changed the financial landscape of this country. And then the last industrial revolution brought in the most important one, in my opinion, and gives the most people the ability to build wealth pretty rapidly. See, with this fourth industrial revolution, it brought in technology that allowed people who may not have a lot of education, they may not have a lot of money where they can start a traditional business, right? They may not have a traditional business background. But this last thing that came in on this last industrial revolution leveled the playing field. And guys, that's the internet, right? The internet was part of the last industrial revolution. And the internet has changed the world. It has changed the way people interact with each other. It has changed the way we can make money, and it's leveled the playing field. See, there are 4.5 billion people who have access to the internet worldwide. That's 4.5 billion opportunities for someone like you and I to be able to solve a problem that those 4.5 billion people potentially have. And see, when you can solve a problem and you can come up with a solution that you can get out to the marketplace, guys, there's no limits on the amount of money you can make. I think about my own situation when I started my company, RF Financial Consulting. Guys, I knew nothing about YouTube. I knew nothing about Instagram. I knew nothing about TikTok or any of that stuff. I was not an internet guy. You got to remember, I was a banker for 25 years. And my job as a banker was dealing with people face to face in the community that I lived in. I had no reason to get on the internet to try to find business because all of my business was generated in the community that I lived in, which is like probably most folks, especially if you're older like me. See, when I was growing up, there was no internet. Everything was done face to face with a handshake. So if I wanted to buy something, I wanted to buy a pair of tennis shoes, I didn't go online. There was no online. I had to physically get in the car and go to a department store and buy a pair of shoes. My parents, when they grew up, it was the same way. There was no internet. But with the introduction of the internet, guys, all of that changed. And that's why I'm telling you right now, there is no better time, no easier time to get rich. If you can solve problems. And again, guys, it's not trying to solve all the problems in the world. It's just trying to figure out a way to bring value to the marketplace. Back to my story of bringing value to the marketplace. When I decided I was going to get out of banking at the tail end of 2019, I was sitting at my office and I was saying to myself, Richard, are you going to do this for very much longer? And I said to say to myself, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to continue to make someone else wealthy. What are you going to do then? And I said to myself, I got a skill set. How can I get this skill set out to more people? How can I solve their problems? Matter of fact, what is their problem? And at the time, their problem, at least according to me, what I thought the problem was financial literacy. So I said, well, how do I take this knowledge, this skill set that I have, this service that I can provide, how do I take that service and let people know about it? I don't have time to do it the traditional way where I'm gonna be, knocking on doors and say, oh, hey, I got a solution for your problem. I didn't have time to do that. I wanted to collapse time frames and get to it quickly. Let people know quickly what my product or service was and let them know I believe I could potentially solve your problem, which was financial literacy. And the way I did it was through the internet, man. And I'm telling you, that opportunity to be able to get online through platforms like YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and reach potentially 4.5 billion people changed the game for me. And guess what? For many, many, many others out there, it has changed the game. See, here's the deal. No longer do I got to go get a loan or no longer do I have to have a bunch of money. I no longer have to have a bunch of education. I don't even have to have a bunch of knowledge. I just got to be able to do one thing. One thing I need to be able to do. And if that one thing can help solve someone's problem that they have, I have a business. I have an income revenue generating business. No money, no formal education if you don't have it, right? You don't need a lot of employees. All you need is an idea. And then being able to take that idea and share it with the world through the internet. In my opinion, guys, that's one of the things that just changed everything. Now you look at people out there, you have teenagers that are becoming millionaires because of what? The internet. I mean, teenagers. You have 13 and 14 and 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds becoming millionaires on TikTok, becoming millionaires on YouTube, becoming millionaires on Instagram. Why? Not because they have this great formal education, not because they have all this experience, not because they got a lot of money, not because they were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. No, they've taken advantage of the power of being able to tap into 4.5 billion people. That's more than half of the world's population that have access to the internet. And that's the power of the internet, guys. Right? You're talking about a 13-year-old, a 14-year-old. You're talking about whole families taking an iPhone like I'm doing this live stream on right now. Whole families taking an iPhone and filming what they do on a daily basis. And these people are making millions and millions of dollars per year because they're sharing their lifestyle. Ordinary family sharing a lifestyle on YouTube, on Instagram, on social media, and making millions and millions of dollars doing that. Now tell me, what type of education do you need to do that? Zero. How much money do you need to do that? Zero. All you need is what? An idea. That's the power of the internet. See, I no longer have any excuses with the power of the internet. There are no more excuses, right? There is no, oh, well, the bank won't give me a loan so I can buy this building to start my business. You don't need no building to start a business. I don't care if you're selling clothes. What do you need a building for? You don't need no building. What do you need a lot of money for? You don't need a lot of money. What you do is you get your butt on social media, you introduce your product to the world, and guess what? You order the inventory when people pay for it. Oh, you mean to tell me I can do that? You mean to tell me I can have a clothing line that I have to not have to pay for my inventory ahead of time? I can just simply have some demo product, put it up on social media, and if people like it, they will pre-order and give me their money prior to them getting their merchandise. Yeah, guys, they do that all the time. So there ain't no excuses about, well, I got a clothing line, but I can't afford the material. What material? You don't need to afford no material. What you do is you get you some mock-ups, you put them on social media, and if they solve a problem for people, if people like it, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna say, well, what can I get one? And then guess what you do? Oh, you got to pre-order. And guess what? Millions and millions and millions and millions of people pre-order stuff every single day. They pay for it first, they get it later. That's the way it works, guys. So you don't need brick and mortar. You don't need a lot of money. Oh, I don't have any distribution. What do you need distribution from some traditional way of getting product out to people when you got the internet with 4.5 billion people? You don't need distribution. The internet is your distribution. That's your distribution. You don't need some prehistoric giant distribution company that you got to send something through. No, the internet's your distribution. That's your distribution. So there is no excuses, guys. I've worked for a company for 20 years and I'm too old to learn anything new. Here's the deal, guys. FYI, I worked for a company for 25 years, multiple companies, but in the same industry, banking. And guess what? I learned something in that industry. So whatever industry you're coming out of, especially if you've been in it for 20 years, you've learned something about that industry. How about taking that knowledge, going online and creating your business? You learned something about that industry. Okay, I was a nurse for 20 years. Okay, you learned a lot of stuff as a nurse. How about going online and starting your own business where you are consulting with folks or telling people some of the things they should be doing if they want to be a nurse, or just offering some type of consulting. You don't have to be a full-fledged doctor to do that. If you're a nurse and you have a skill set, as long as you abide by certain rules and regulations, you should be able to get on and give people your experience. As long as you disclose that, you're in good shape. My point is, I don't care what industry or what background I come out of, I have experience. And I can take that experience and I can share it with 4.5 billion people who may not have that experience. They may not have that skill set, but they're looking for someone like me to share best practices, share experiences, and offer an opinion. Guess what? You got a business. I do not care what background you come out of. I don't care if you're unemployed. I don't care if you didn't graduate high school. I don't care if you've been in prison. I don't care if you're dead broke. I don't care if you've been divorced. Right? I don't care if you're single. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you're straight. I don't care if you're gay. It doesn't matter. The internet has 4.5 billion people you have access to, and could be potentially people you can help solve a problem. That's what you focus on. And then guess what you do? You get on the internet and you start putting up whatever product or service you have. You start marketing it to the world on platforms like YouTube, platforms like, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, and all the many others that are popping up out there. You let the world know who you are and what you have to offer to help solve a problem. Maybe you're a comedian. Maybe you're a person that's trying to get a break into TV or film, and you enjoy entertaining. Guess what? Go out on the internet. You got a lot of folk out there doing that, man, and then blowing up. You got people who are more popular on social media than some of your mainstream movie stars, some of your mainstream music artists. You got people just on the internet alone that people ain't never heard of, got more followers, got more, and making more money. Why? Because they tapped into 4.5 billion people. That's a lot of people, guys. There ain't no excuse. Oh, it's oversaturated. It's too many people doing skits. It's too many people doing financial education. It's too many people selling clothes. It's too many people bop. All excuses. Guys, when you got 4.5 billion people you got access to, there is no oversaturated. It's not. I'm just telling you. Hey, man, I'm in the financial education space on YouTube, on Instagram. You know how many people are out there that are doing that as well? Bunch of them. I can't even, it's hundreds and thousands. But guess what? Don't let that bother me, because all I got to do is find my audience. See, there's an audience out there for all of us, but a lot of us are scared to go out there and find that audience. We're scared to go find that audience, or we don't want to put in the work. Oh, I made 2 videos on YouTube and nobody watched, so that day it won't work for me. That's bullcrap. Your problem is you made only 2 videos. How about make 1,000 videos if you need to? Who cares? Make 1,000 videos. When I first started YouTube full time in 2020, January 2020, I had basically a nothing burger for income on YouTube. Nothing burger. I think the prior year in 2019, I made a couple $1,000s. And guess what I did? I left a 6-figure banking job. 6 figures, guys. Just quit and dived into this new way of earning money to build wealth, which is the internet. Yeah, that's right. That was scary, even though I had assets underneath me to kind of be a safety net. It was still scary, guys. You're talking about someone walking away from a 6-figure income to go pursue the unknown. I didn't know if it would work or not, but guess what I did? I said, you know something? I'm gonna get at this thing for 1 year, 12 months, every single day. Oh, I'm gonna just give it a month and make 5 videos, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna go back to working for someone else for the rest of my life. No, I said I'm gonna give myself 1 year. And in that 1 year, if I have to, I'm gonna make a video every single day. And that's what I did. At the end of that 1 year, I made $200,000 with all of my stuff I was doing based on the YouTube platform and the coaching that I was doing, the one-on-ones. At that time, I didn't even have any affiliate links or anything like that because nobody knew me. I was a nobody on YouTube. No one knew me. But guess what I did? I stuck with it. I continue making the financial videos. I continue asking people in the videos to drop me comments and let me know what they want me to talk about as it relates to financial freedom. Right? I always made call to actions. Guys, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. 2 or 3 times in the video, I would mention that. And then guess what started to happen as I committed to making videos every single day? And again, guys, it was nothing that I had to pre-plan or spend 15 hours a day doing. I don't do that with my YouTube videos. I don't do that with my planning for my YouTube videos. I would get myself up and I would just say, every day I'm gonna make a video. I'm not gonna make excuses. I'm not gonna hide behind, no one's watching. No one watched mine when I first started. The first 3 months of 2020, my first 3 months out, I think I made a total of about $5,000. If that. I don't even think I made that much, honestly. I don't even think I made that much. But you know what happened after that first 90 days of me making videos every single day? That thing started picking up. The algorithm started picking me up. People started sharing, subscribing. By month 6, I was like, whoa, this thing's starting to move a little bit. But guess why? Because I dedicated myself to creating content every single day. Now, I'm not telling you YouTube content is your thing. I'm telling you, you got a thing though. You just got to figure out what that thing is. And then you got to jump on that thing and use this internet, this 4.5 billion people you got access to through this internet. You got to jump on that and create income out of it. All of us can do it, but all of us won't do it. All of us can do it, but all of us won't do it. Listen, guys, people are out here making millions every single year through the internet. They're no smarter than you. Look at some of the people you following right now on TikTok. Look at some of the people you're following right now on Instagram. Look at some of the people right now you're following on YouTube and Snapchat. These people are no smarter than you. These people don't have more advantage than you. They just decided, no matter what my skill set is, no matter what I enjoy doing, I'm gonna turn that thing that I enjoy doing, that I'm good at, I'm gonna turn it into an income stream. Yeah, that's what they've done. That's what I did. What I'm telling you is, right now, there is no better time in the history of the world. There's no better financial opportunity using the internet. There's no better time. Like I mentioned, coal, gas, electronics and nuclear, All of those things came in industrial revolutions before this fourth industrial revolution that we're in currently right now. And I don't think any of them have made people more money than the internet. That's what I believe. And guys, we haven't even scratched the surface yet of what the internet is gonna get ready to do. All I'm telling you is, if you're in a situation where you're not making enough money to build wealth, if you're in a situation where you're broke and you're not sure where you're gonna get your next dollar, think about forget the skill set, forget that. Just say to yourself, what am I good at? That's the first question you ask yourself. What am I good at? Oh, I'm good at braiding hair. Oh, I'm good at drawing. Oh, I'm good at music. Oh, I'm good at running. Oh, I'm good at swimming. Oh, I'm good at walking dogs. Oh, I'm good at whatever you're good at. You can turn it into an income stream on the internet, guys. Because guess what? There are other people just like you out there that want to see that. They want to know how you did it. They want to just support you because they like you. That's how it works. But if you never sit down and make the decision that you're going to change your life, your financial life, and use the internet to do it, you're missing the easiest way in the last 200 years, man, to make money. I'm telling you, this is the easiest way to make money. And I know a lot of you say, oh, it's hard. I don't know anything about editing videos. I don't know anything about turning the camera on my iPhone. I don't know how to live stream. I didn't either. Guess what? Google is right there. Google is your best friend. I keep telling y'all, we act like the information to do anything we want to do in this life ain't out there at our fingertips. It is. It's through Google, right there. And other search engines like that. All you got to do is go in there and type it in the search bar. Oh, how do you edit a YouTube video? Poof, 100,000 videos will come up to show you how to edit a YouTube video. But see, all we want to do is make excuses. Hide behind stuff. Oh, I don't want that. But then as soon as some scammer, guru scammer comes into our DMs and promise us a 50, 60, 70% return on our money, we're all for that. Why? Because they don't require us to do nothing. See, we don't want to do nothing, but we want to get rich. We don't want to do nothing, but we want to build wealth. No. That ain't how it works. You're going to do something if you want to build wealth. You're going to do something if you want to get rich. So this notion of, oh, I'm not going to do, I just want to give nope, you're going to get scammed like a lot of people have. What you better do is figure out, like I said, what do I like doing? What do I enjoy doing? I promise you, I guarantee you, whatever you like doing, there's someone on the internet doing the same thing you like doing and making money from it. I promise you. Please watch this video and then go drop me a comment and tell me one thing you enjoy doing that you can't go on the internet and find somebody else doing but making money. That's the difference, guys. We got to take action. We got to stop all this complaining and feeling sorry for ourselves. You never get to wealth that way. I'm telling you, the internet is the easiest way in the history of mankind. In the history of building wealth, the internet is the easiest way to do it. Because all I need is an internet connection. That's it. I need an internet connection in one of these things I'm holding in my hand right now, a phone. I don't need no fancy computer. I don't need no fancy $3,000 laptop with 100 million gigabytes and all that old crap that we make excuses we need so we don't have to do nothing and take action. See, that's what we do. Oh, I don't have the equipment. I don't got the camera. I don't got the tripod. I don't have a Sony XYZ HYZ gigahertz computer system. No, that's just excuses and being scared and hiding behind our fear. You don't need all that crap. I told you guys, I shoot every single live stream, every single video on my iPhone. I ain't got no fancy camera. I ain't got no fancy stabilizer and all this other crap. I ain't got no 100 editors out there editing every video and making shorts and all this other stuff. I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just telling you don't have to do that. I don't do any of that. I don't do any of that. And you guys know, Y'all watch my videos. Y'all know I say stuff wrong. I mean, I ain't got the best 100% grammar. I don't. But do I care? No. Do I care? No. Right? I don't care. I don't care about that. Sometimes I'm shaved. Sometimes I'm not shaved. Sometimes I brush my teeth. Sometimes I don't brush them before I do videos. I don't care. Sometimes I got food in my teeth. I don't care. You see how I'm dressed? See how I'm dressed? This is how I dress every day. See, I don't make excuses, man. I just go get it done. And I'm telling you, the internet is the easiest. There's no easier way, man. I'm telling you. There's no easier way. You mean to tell me I don't have to have no money? I don't have to have no formal training for nothing. Hey, man, you know something? Here's the deal. You can just get on the internet with this phone I got in my hand, hit live stream, or record a video about you just doing nothing. Just talking. Guys, there are people out here on Instagram, on YouTube, that are making six-figure incomes, man. And all they do is just talk for 10 minutes about whatever they want to talk about. No structure to it, no rhyme or reason to it. They just talk. Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah, I'm out here, man. It's kind of crazy. Oh, golly, look at the trees. Aren't the trees beautiful? Oh, look at the plants. The plants are beautiful. Oh my God, look at these plants. They are absolutely fantastic and beautiful. Oh, my pool looks great today. Oh my God. Yeah, that's all they do. And guess what? They make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year doing videos just like I just gave you 3 or 4 seconds worth. Yes, they do. Come on, guys. Let's wake up, right? Stop all of this. Oh, I'm going to buy a $3,000 course to teach me how to buy tax deeds at the courthouse. Oh, I'm going to spend $5,000 to learn how to flip pallets, buy them online and flip them. Oh, I'm going to spend $10,000 to be in this mastermind course where they're going to teach me how to 10x my income in 30 days. See, all of that crap, you don't need all that. Again, all you need is to figure out, what do I enjoy doing? Right? And then take that idea and introduce it to people online through the internet. It could be as big. I know I've seen people on YouTube who do nothing but make videos about their dog. One dog. Every video is about that dog. And guess what? They got millions of followers. They got millions of people subscribe to their YouTube channel. And they make a boatload of money. All they do is show that one dog. That's it, guys. I'm like, damn, they don't even show 2 dogs. They don't try to mix the dogs up. They don't go to the dog pound. They don't go to the park and show them playing with other dogs. They don't do none of that. They just show the dog at their house or around their house, walking. Oh, Fluffy had a great day today. Oh, let's go feed Fluffy. Let's run on in here and get her kibbles and bits. Boom, oh, there. Oh, look at Fluffy. She's eating her kibbles and bits. I tell you what, guys, she is gaining weight. I'm telling you, she's gaining weight and looking really good. What do you think? Drop me comments. Give me a thumbs up if you like Fluffy. She's doing awesome. And guess what? They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year doing just that. So you're trying to tell me all you got to do, guys, is find something you like and turn that thing you like into an income stream. That's it. That's it, guys. I don't care what you like. I don't care if you like butterflies. I don't care if you like butterflies. You can build an income stream from liking butterflies. All you got to do is film it, live stream it, video it, and show it to people. And guess what I bet will happen? Out of that 4.5 billion people that got access to the internet, a lot of them like butterflies too. And guess what? They're going to find you because they're looking for people who like butterflies. They want to know about different species of butterflies. They want to know the origin of the butterfly. And guess what? You just now made you an income stream on something that you enjoy doing that ain't even work. Guys, pick a subject. Let's say I like chess. I love chess. I enjoy playing chess. Guess what I can do? I can make a video of me playing chess against somebody, right? I can teach people about chess. I can teach people the different types of chess boards and pieces that go to the chess game. I can teach people a whole bunch of things about chess. And guess what I bet? Out of that 4.5 billion people that have access to the internet, I guarantee you there's some people out there out of that 4.5 billion people that want to learn how to play chess. What do you think about that? I guarantee you it is. I guarantee you there are some people in that 4.5 billion that would love to play you in a chess match and film the whole thing for the world to see. I bet you it is. Doesn't matter, guys. I don't care. I don't care what it is you enjoy doing. Let's say you enjoy cars. I don't know. Maybe you enjoy fixing cars. Maybe you enjoy tearing engines down and rebuilding them. All you got to do is film it and give people step-by-step walkthrough of what you're doing. I guarantee you, out of that 4.5 billion people that got access to the internet, I guarantee you some of them want to learn how to tear down an engine and put it back together. I guarantee you some of them don't want to take their car to the dealership. They'd rather do it themselves, but they're just trying to find some content out there, or at least someone who can give them consulting advice on how to make this happen on their own. And guess what happens? Boom. Now you just made you an income from doing what? Using the internet. It doesn't matter, man. Whatever you want to do, whatever you enjoy doing, turn it into an income stream. See, there's no more excuses now that we have the internet, guys. There's no excuse. There's no excuse why people should not be living their best life when it comes to their financial situation. There's no reason you shouldn't be living your best life. Guys, got a lot of y'all in the live right now. Hit that thumbs up for me. Let's get this like count up. Do me a huge favor. If you like the content, please hit that like button for me. Let's get this like button on fire. And I really would appreciate it. I appreciate it. If you're tapping in, I don't care if it's just for a few minutes, guys. If you're tapping in, hit that like button for me. It helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. It helps get this content out to more folks. The more people hit the like button, the more YouTube says, hey, this may be good content to spread out. So please hit that like button for me. I really, really, really would appreciate it. So why do I feel like this is the easiest time in history for you to get rich? Because other folks are getting rich. I mean, I'm telling you, man, people are getting rich, and I'm one of them. There ain't no secret. I'm one of them. I make a lot of money doing what I do. And it's not because I hate it. It's not because I got some education. It's not because, no. I love what I do. I'm saying to myself every day in the morning when I get up, this got to be a dream. I got to be dreaming. Because you mean to tell me I can talk about the things that I really like talking about. I can do the things that I really like doing, which is helping people. And you mean to tell me I can make this much money doing it? Not off the backs of the people who I'm actually talking to in my videos, but from advertisers. So you mean to tell me advertisers want to run their ads on my videos? And I'm going to get paid every time one of those ads are put in my videos. At the beginning, in the middle, at the end, I'm going to get paid. You mean to tell me I'm going to get 55% of that revenue and YouTube keeps 45%? Hold on, let me get this straight. I enjoy talking about financial freedom and giving people nuggets and tidbits to help them get to their financial freedom. I love doing that. I'm going to do that anyways because I love doing it. And you mean to tell me since I have reached my audience of the 4.5 billion people, guess what? 670,000 of those people like my content, but yet and still it's oversaturated in the financial education space. But yet and still, I managed over the last 3.5 years to get the subscriber count up to 670,000. Guys, I keep telling you, you got 4.5 billion people. There ain't no saturation, man. It's 4.5 billion people. You got to think about that. You got to think about it. It's about 8 billion people in the world. So guess what? That 4.5 billion, as these third world countries, these second world countries, and all these obscure places in the world get internet, that number is going to grow. We got 8 billion people in the world. We're only at 4.5 billion that have access to the internet. What's going to happen when those other 4 billion get it? There is no saturation. So back to my point. Oh, so you mean to tell me I can make money from just talking about something that I really enjoy talking about? Boom, yeah. Secondly, guess what? If people want to, instead of just watching the videos, they can contact me and they can have a one-on-one, in-depth conversation with me about their financial situation. Not that I'm an expert, not that I'm some financial planner, not that I'm some fake guru, but they understand I bring 25 years of experience in the financial world. I built the majority of my wealth not even on YouTube, just working a 9-to-5, taking that income, put it in assets that multiply. So they want to have a one-on-one with me just to figure out, hey man, take a look at my situation and give me some of your feedback. You mean to tell me I can get people to pay me to do that? For doing what? Making videos about something that I actually enjoy making videos about. That ain't even work. It's fun. It's leisure. You mean to tell me I can do that? Yeah, you can do that and make a bunch of money doing it. Because I'm doing it, guys, through RF Financial Consulting, which is my company that I have where I do these 1-hour financial sessions with people. And we talk about their financial situation. We talk about their financial puzzle pieces they got scattered all over the table. And I help those people put those financial puzzle pieces together into a cohesive, complete financial puzzle. Then they can see the roadmap on that puzzle to get to their what? Pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. All of that only happens because I make videos that I enjoy doing and I put them on the internet. See, I don't advertise anywhere else. The only place people know I do this is because I do it and put it and say it in my videos. I don't advertise on Facebook. I don't advertise on Instagram. I don't advertise on YouTube. I don't advertise in just mainstream media or print. I don't have someone that I got to a company that sends out 1,000 emails a day to people letting them know I do financial mentoring and coaching. I don't do any of that. Guess how people know? Because of this camera right here. Right. This is how they know, because of this camera and this YouTube channel. And I make a good 6-figure salary just by doing that. Not even including the revenue that I get from the ad revenue from YouTube. And then the third one is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing doesn't happen for me, guys, unless I make videos for the internet to get exposure to people. So when I make these videos, I then can also talk about some of the products and services that I've tried from other companies that I like. And guess what? I can drop a link. People click on that link. I get compensated for that. I do it all over social media. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Any place you see Richard Fan and I got a presence on there, you better believe I'm dropping affiliate links. You better believe I'm talking about RF Financial Consulting. You better believe I'm talking about financial freedom. And I do all of that for what? To help people. And I do all of that through the internet. I don't have to pay for any type of marketing, guys. Why? Because I got access to 4.5 billion people. All I got to do is just dedicate myself to making the content and letting people know I'm out here and letting people know what I do. And guess what? The people that like your content, the people that like you, they're going to follow you. And guess what? There are people out there that do like you and will follow you, but they don't know about you. You got to make the content, or you got to create the product and service and let them know. See, you use the content to promote the product or service. This is what I keep telling y'all. You make the content to promote your product or service, if you got one. So if you do have a clothing line, if you do have some other type of a product, guess what? Make videos about it. Tell people how to use it. Tell people how they can get it. Spread those videos out through social media. It's free. They don't charge you a dime on YouTube to make a video and put stuff that you own or other people own. Y'all know I talk about Webull every single video, every single day. Now I use Webull, but Webull is a self-directed brokerage app that I have been using for 2.5 years. And I tell people about it in every single video. Some people get upset with that, but I don't care. I got access to 4.5 billion people. Well, I'm gonna worry about one or two guys who upset that I mentioned Webull. Man, I don't care nothing about them. I don't care nothing about that. It's 4.5 billion people I got access to, guys. You think I'm gonna worry about 5 or 6 people on my YouTube channel in the comment section complaining? Not when I got access to 4.5 billion people. It's endless. All I gotta do is keep making the content and keep helping people. I'ma always have subscribers. I'ma always make money on this platform as long as I make content that help people. So I don't really care about people complaining about what I do in my videos. FYI, if you don't like it, don't watch. If you don't like my videos, don't watch. The people that follow me on a consistent basis understand what I'm here trying to do, especially the OGs who followed me from the beginning. I haven't changed. Go back and look at my videos from 2020. And then look at my videos today. I ain't changed. I dress the same. I look the same, basically, without the beard. Yeah, my surroundings have changed. I bought a new house. But you see, I've been the same guy. One thing is really consistent about me is I help people through financial education. And I've been able to create a second layer of wealth because of that. That's why I'm telling you, there is no better opportunity right now, guys. No better opportunity right now. No easier opportunity right now to build wealth and get rich using the internet. But if you won't take advantage of it, and the crazy part about it, it's free. That's the thing I just can't wrap my head around that. You mean to tell me I can go create a YouTube channel for free? These people, this company, Google, is gonna pay me money for making content to put on that platform. I can do it for free. I got no cost associated with it other than my time. And they're gonna pay me ad revenue. Matter of fact, they're gonna give me 55% of it. They keep 45. You mean to tell me I can do that as many times as I want a day? As many times as I want a week? As many times as I want a month? There's no restrictions on the number of videos I can put up. I can just put them up. I can put up 100. Come on, guys. Y'all see where I'm going with this? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Same thing with Instagram. Same thing with Facebook. These companies allow you to put this content up. Right? And guess what happens when you build your audience to a certain size? Other companies start coming after you. See, the thing about me is I'm not really interested in pitching a whole bunch of products and services to you guys that I don't use, that have nothing to do with finance, that have nothing to do with getting you to your freedom. So I'm not interested in that. I get companies all the time, guys. You got to remember, I got 670,000 people on the YouTube channel that are subscribed. I got another 85,000 on Instagram, and probably another 10,000 between all my Facebook pages. So I got quite a few people following me, and companies will come to me and say, hey, Richard, try this, try that, do this, do that, we'll pay you. Do a commercial for us. Put a 30-second, 45-second commercial in your videos, and we'll pay you $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a commercial. I'm like, no, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that because I don't like your product. I'm not gonna pitch music streaming in my videos when it has no. I'm only gonna entertain stuff that has to do with financial freedom, getting people to their freedom. Those are the only products and services I want to talk about or look at. Anything outside of that, I ain't promoting it. That's why I don't do a lot of shout outs. Y'all notice I don't do no shout outs for other creators I don't do no shout outs. I rarely do any podcasts or anything like that. I don't do any of that stuff because I don't want my audience to be subject to something that I can't control. I don't want to introduce my audience to somebody that looks good on the outside, but they got bad intentions on the inside. I don't, that my audience ain't gonna pray for them. So what do? I do my own thing. I give y'all my 25 years of experience around building wealth. I give you all the tips, all the nuggets that I have. And then that's up to you to take those tips and nuggets and do something with it. See, the thing about me is I'm a business person though. I know how to make money, guys. I know how to use this internet for what my purpose is. I know how to use the internet for what my purpose is to make a bunch of money that doesn't harm anybody, right? If you watch the videos, perfect. If you don't watch them, that's okay too. Because I got access to 4.5 billion people. See, that's all I know. All I know is as long as I got access to 4.5 billion people, and I believe over the next 20 years, that might go up to 5.5 billion. Could go to 6 billion, depending upon how internet is spread out to the rest of the world. But I know right now I got access to 4.5 billion. So for me, I don't worry about is there anybody gonna watch my video? That's why, guys, every month I get between, I would say on average, every month on average, I probably add, on average, 10,000 subscribers a month. And in a really good month, I may add 30. In a really bad month, I might add 5. But there's never a month, guys, I'm not adding new subscribers. So I don't worry about offending anybody. Number one, that's not in my nature to just offend people. I don't do that. I will tell you the truth. Now, if you don't like that, then you don't have to watch my channel. But I'm not gonna come on here and call anybody out of their name. Y'all notice on my channel, I don't bash people. I don't bring people's names on my channel and bash them. Now, I might say something like I said in yesterday's video where I said, hey, I love Kevin Hart to life. I love him to life. But I be doggone if I'm gonna go buy his alcohol when he's already a multi-millionaire guy. That doesn't mean I don't like Kevin Hart, and that don't mean I'm bashing him. I follow him, I support him, I watch all of his comedy, but I'm not gonna do that. And I'm not gonna promote that anybody else do that. That's not bashing the guy, that's just being honest, right? But you notice I don't bring names on my channel and just bash other creators. Even if I disagree with their methods, that's not my thing. My thing is talking about what I know and what I've done to help you guys chase down and catch your financial freedom. That's all I'm concerned with. I ain't concerned with nothing else. But the internet has given me the opportunity to start a business with no money. I didn't put no money into starting my YouTube channel, right? I take that back. I bought a camera that I don't even use now. I bought a camera and that camera cost me, I believe that camera cost me $400. Yeah, it was a Canon G7X. I think it cost me $400. That's the only money I put into my YouTube channel. That's it. That's it. Not a dime more. I didn't go out and buy I gotta go get ring lights so I got perfect lighting. I gotta go get something that'll develop a transcript for me so I can read from my script every day and be perfect. Nah, I don't do any of that. I don't read from no script. Nah, don't need to. All I got to do is just be honest with people and tell them what I've done and give them opportunity to try some of the stuff that I've done. And now if I come across new techniques that I like, maybe I haven't done those techniques, I tell people that. But when it comes to building wealth, I think your number one tool to build wealth is your income. So if I don't got no income, I got to create some income. What a perfect way to create income with a free venue, with a free opportunity to touch 4.5 billion people. And guess what? I don't have to learn a new skill set to do that. All I got to do is whatever I enjoy doing in my free time. Whatever I enjoy doing, I just turn that into an income stream. I start filming it, right? I start telling people about it. I post it everywhere. Every social media opportunity platform, I post it. Because I guarantee you, out of 4.5 billion people who have access to the internet, there's somebody out there that enjoys what you enjoy. And those are the people you're looking for. That's the community you're looking for. I was watching Damon John, the guy who started FUBU. I was watching him on Instagram one day, and he said something that has stuck with me. Matter of fact, I heard this probably about 2 years ago from him, about a year and a half ago from him. He said, build your community first. Build the community first. When you're trying to start something online and build a business online, he said, build the community first. And then, once you build that community, then you take that community and offer them value. And when you offer them value, that's when the money will come. And that's the approach that I took. I said, I'm gonna build my community first. I'm gonna flood YouTube. I'm gonna flood YouTube with financial videos every single day. And at some point, that YouTube algorithm is gonna pick up one of them videos. They're gonna pick up one of them videos and throw that thing out to that 4.5 billion people, and boom, that's where the channel is gonna start booming. And that's exactly what happened. And it happened, like I told you guys, probably around second quarter 2020. So for the first 6 months of 2020, I was just grinding and getting really incremental growth. And then all of a sudden, that algorithm picked up one or two of them financial videos and threw that thing out to that 4.5 billion people who have access to the internet, and the channel started going nuts. That's all it takes. It takes one video. It takes one clip of your product or service that you've created. You take that product and service and you just make a ton of videos about it and throw them videos all over the internet. It only takes one of those algorithms from one of those social media platforms to pick it up. It takes one video of your product and service to be picked up by that Instagram algorithm, or that Facebook algorithm, or that TikTok algorithm, or that YouTube algorithm. One. And your whole life will change. And that's what I was chasing for the first 6 months. I was chasing that one or two videos that the YouTube algorithm was gonna catch and pick up. And man, when it did, I haven't looked back since. And guess what? Every year, I have the same thing. I did a video about 6 months ago. Make these two investments in 2023, and you will never work again. That video has done well over 2 million views, guys. I got another one I made. If you have $150 in the bank, do this now. That video is about 1.3 million. Those two videos were done this year. And those two videos alone added over 50,000 new subscribers to my YouTube channel. Just those two videos. And y'all know I'm out here grinding every single day. And I don't even look at it as grinding because I love doing it. If I don't make videos, I don't feel right. I feel incomplete. I feel like I didn't do my part today to help somebody get the freedom when I don't do my videos. My point is, what I'm telling you is if you got a product or service, or if you're just trying to build a social media presence so that you can help people, I don't care. It could be through entertainment. It can be through financial education. It can be through a how-to. It could be just a lifestyle channel. Whatever your deal is, you got access to 4.5 billion people to start your business today. The question is, are you going to do that? Or are you going to continue to make excuses why you can't do it? How about reprogram your mind to say, instead of, see, here's the reprogram. Instead of saying, I can't, I can't do YouTube because I'm too old. I can't do YouTube because I don't have I'm not tech savvy. I can't start that new product because I don't have the funding. I can't start that. I can't teach people about the 20 years of experience I have in some service background. I can't teach that to them because I'm sure there's some regulation out there that says I can't teach them that. I can't. Instead of saying I can't, how about saying I can and I will? See, that's the reprogram. Take I can't out of your mind, out of your vocabulary, and replace it with I can and I will. That's powerful, guys. I can and I will. And I'm not going to stop till I get it right. That's all you got to do, man, is reprogram the way you think. I keep telling you guys this on every video. I had some joker yesterday that hit me with a comment. What was his comment? Oh, about the preaching. Yeah, this is the part of the video that's the sermon. So if you ain't interested in that, tap out. Yeah, this is the part of the video that's the sermon. Because I'm being criticized now for, if I wanted to hear a sermon and preach, I'd go to church. But yet and still, you're dead broke, and you're watching my videos, and you're dead broke. Maybe the sermon part is what you should be watching. Maybe that'll shake you up a little bit. Maybe that'll give you some motivation. You know, stop all this I can't, replace it with I will, and I can, and then don't stop, never stop moving forward. Don't stop, never stop moving forward. The internet gives you an opportunity today to change your financial life tomorrow. That quick. There are some people who will pop on the internet, do something, and it changes their life instantly. It changed my life instantly. The monetary piece came a little later, but from a life standpoint, a purpose standpoint, a passion standpoint, it changed my life instantly. I'm a total different person than I was when I was working in banking. When I was working in banking, I would come home and I would be not happy because I spent the whole day, 8-10 hours doing something that I hated. I take that back. I take that back. I didn't hate it. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. So when I would come home, I'd be unhappy. And I'd get up the next morning unhappy again. But when I got out of that and got into my own thing, I wasn't making a dime in January 2020 or YouTube or affiliate marketing or the coaching, nothing. I wasn't making a dime. But guess what? Every morning I got up, I was happy. Every morning I went to bed, I was happy. Why? Because I was doing something that I loved. I was doing something that brought passion and purpose to my life. And then the money came. See, I knew, I was a smart enough business person that I knew if I could introduce my solution to the marketplace and I could get enough people to see it, I know I would get traction. See, I already knew that. So I said to myself, the goal is just make these videos every day. You get access to 4.5 billion people for free. And of course, at some point, I believed a small fraction of that 4.5 billion would like what I was introducing. I could solve problems for a small portion of that 4.5 billion. And over the last 3.5 years, that's what I've done. I just solve problems every single day. I give solutions every single day. My life is about providing solutions. My life is not about complaining. My life is not about feeling sorry for myself. My life is about, you mean to tell me, with no money, no experience, I can pick up my phone, start videoing anything I want to video. I can put it up on the internet. And if I do that long enough, I'm going to find my audience. And when I build my community, back to what I told you, Damon John told me, and when I build my community, guess what happens? The money starts flowing. See, your community is your asset. Your community that you're going to build is an asset. It's just like investing in the stock market. It's just like buying a piece of real estate. It's just like starting a traditional brick and mortar business. right? It's an asset. My audience, my community is an asset. Why is it an asset? Because advertisers, companies, they want the attention of my audience. Guess what? Only way they get the attention of my audience is through who? Your boy, me. That's the only way they get access to my audience. See, that's why I tell you, build your community first. Once you build that community, the money comes. The money finds you. See, I built my community, but you only get access to my community through me. That's why I told you earlier, I don't do podcasts and all this other stuff. You only get access to my community through me. So if you want access to my community on YouTube and you want me to make the videos to bring in my community, guess what you got to do? You got to run some ads. You got to pay me some money to do that. I'm telling you guys, community, your audience is an asset. It's an asset that you can treat just like your stock portfolio, your real estate portfolio, your business portfolio. You can treat it. It's an asset class. You got to understand that. There is no easier opportunity in the history of financial markets, making money. There's no easier opportunity than right now to be able to make and do whatever you want to do through the internet. You have access to 4.5 billion potential community members. Go get your community, man. Go get your community. What you waiting on? They out there waiting for you. They're wondering, when is this guy or gal gonna show up? I've been waiting on them. When you gonna show up? When are you going to start building that community and bringing these people together and solving whatever issue or problem they have with your product or service? They're waiting on you. Your financial freedom is waiting on you. Go get it, guys. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. Last time, guys, and I'm out of here, hit that thumbs up. We got quite a few people in the live. I know some of you guys are just tapping in, so please do me a huge favor. Hit the thumbs up. It ain't gonna cost you a dime. It just costs you one little tap. Hit that thumbs up so we can build this audience, we can build this community to just unbelievable numbers. And then guess what? We get to help more people get the freedom. Right? We get to help more people get the freedom. So please, if you're in here and you haven't smashed that like button, if you hadn't hit that thumbs up, please do that for me right now. I really would appreciate the thumbs up. It helps me and it helps the channel and it helps our community. I really, really appreciate you guys. You know it. I've told you this before, but I'm gonna tell you again. You have changed my life. My life is much better when you guys are in it. It's much better when I'm making content for you guys. It's much better when you guys hit that thumbs up as a way of saying, Richard, thank you. Thank you for making this content. That's how I need you guys to feel. Now, don't hit it if you don't feel that way. I'm okay with that too. But I know a lot of you guys appreciate the effort. You appreciate the nuggets, the tips. Not that you agree with everything I say. And that's not what my channel is about, is creating a bunch of clones. My channel is about helping people get to their freedom, right? Along the way, you encounter a few knuckleheads, right? But them knuckleheads, man, come on. They're crying out for help. That's the way I look at it. You know, if you taking your time out of your day to come to someone's YouTube channel and do nothing but complain, you're hurting inside. Right? You're looking for a way out. You just don't know how to just simply say, help me. All you got to do is email me, guys. Any of you guys out there that are just so negative that you got to come to someone's live stream, you got to come to the comment section and do nothing but try to incite despair. I know you're hurting. I know you need somebody to talk to. I'm willing to talk to you. Just email me. Go to my description box of this video. there's an email address for RF Financial Consulting. Just email me and we'll chop it up. And maybe we can get you to reprogram the way you think and stop filling your life and your filter system with negative, right? Because when you fill your filter system with negative, guess what happens? That filter system is your brain. When you fill it with negative, every time you go outside, guess what your filter system is gonna point you towards? Negative. It's gonna seek out and find negative because that's what you're pumping in. Whatever you pump into your brain, it pumps out. Your filter system will pump, whatever you pump into your filter system, it's gonna pump that out to the real world. So if I'm pumping in negative and always, trying to put somebody down, always trying to, be negative, guess what my filter system is gonna pump out? Negative. So when I go out, I'm only gonna get negative encounters. I'm never gonna get nothing positive happen to me because I don't take in positive. So all I'm telling you is change your way you think, change what you let into your filter system, and then better stuff will come out of your filter system, and then you will attract more positive things into your life. You will attract more positive people into your life. You will attract more positive opportunity into your life. But if you're always bitter and angry and upset because other people are doing well, when you've decided in your life up to now, you didn't want to do well, that's on you. But you can change it. And I'm here to help you change it. All right? So last time, guys, hit the thumbs up for me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Also share this video if you don't mind. Share it. Share it with somebody in your network of people. Share it with somebody you don't know. Share it with somebody you do know. Right? Share it with somebody you think is doing fantastic financially. Share it with them. Because we really don't know what them people doing, right? We ain't inside of their home. So share it with somebody that you think is doing extremely well. Share it with someone who says, you know something, I sure wish I could start my own thing and create my own income and control my own financial destiny in my own time. Share it with that person if you don't mind for me. Please do that for me. Just share the video. That really would mean a lot to me. And then the last piece of business, get up to 12 free stocks from Webull. Link down in the description box. When you open up your new Webull account, they're gonna give you up to 12 free stocks for just trying out their brokerage app. You can put any amount of money in it. Any amount of money. The key though is we wanna put more money in it so we can start buying paper assets. ETFs that track the S&P 500 and big boy blue chip individual stocks. That's what we can buy on the Webull app. We can also do $5 fractional share trading. So it's affordable for everybody. And we can set up automatic investing so we can set it up and not have to worry about manually making our investments each month. The Webull app will automatically make your investment as long as you got money in your brokerage account to cover the investment. You can set it up on automatic invest, which is a really, really neat feature. So if you want to take advantage of that opportunity, link down in the description box. Go open that Webull account. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. I'm also sending you that Webull tutorial video. All you got to do is DM me on Instagram at RichardFain28. DM me on Instagram at RichardFain28, and I'm going to send you a Webull tutorial video to show you how to use the Webull app to make your first trade. It's the basics, guys. All you need. You don't need to be no expert on the Webull app. You don't need to know every little nook and cranny of the Webull app. All you need to know is, how do I get my money in there? Which, that's self-explanatory. That's not in the video. You can find that out. That's pretty easy. But what's not pretty easy is how you actually make the trade. And that's what this Webull tutorial video is going to give you. It's going to show you how to make a trade to either buy a full share or a fractional share of an ETF and or a big boy blue chip individual stock. So DM me on Instagram. Once you open the account and fund it, DM me on Instagram at RichardFain28. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, again, filter system. If you can see it in the filter system, if you can see it in your mind, your brain, then you can hold it in your hands. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. Keep chasing your greatness. Never, 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 never stop believing in yourself. I don't care what the world says. Never stop believing in yourself. Right? Never stop believing in yourself. Because if you don't believe in you, nobody else will. So never stop believing in yourself. And I'm going to catch you guys on the next live or on the next video. Peace out.